Aloha! This is the Greenletting Mr. T, and welcome back at long last to new quest, Zelda Classic. So again, sorry for the super long delay. I've had college. I am here to do the cleanup of this game, and find stuff that I missed. And it looks like there's going to only be one, maybe? There might be two. The thing is that the guide I was using was actually made, I think, by the creator of this game, who's I know is Nightmare, but apparently it's also James Nightmare or Nightmare James. I don't know. He has his own series of him playing this game, and apparently he was playing the guide he made is for 2003, but um the 11th dungeon was done for 2013, not 2003. So it might also just be that I'm not playing the latest version of the game, which is unfortunate because I think some of the stuff in that dungeon was nerfed. And I don't get to take advantage of that due to that fact, which is kind of sucky. But don't. The reason for that is there's an item in his inventory that what isn't that he just magically has before even entering the dungeon. So it's not actually explained where he got that item. It's like a silver magic rod that sits below where the potion or note would be. And why don't I have a potion? Do I want to bother with this? I don't even know if I want to bother with potions. I've got my freaking black ring. That should be good enough, right? I'll just assume it's good enough. So I have no explanation of where that item is or if it even exists yet in this game. But I know that I played a harder version of this game because apparently the mirror, they call them the mirror wizrobes, the ones that require the mirror shield in order to defeat, that you bounce the attack back at them. Right, I can stun those. What am I doing? Apparently they're 3 hits instead of 5 hits, like they are in this game. So I just have to get the one item I'm missing in this dungeon. It's about halfway in. It's not anywhere near the end, thankfully. It's like almost really the literal halfway point of the dungeon. It's when you get the power bracelet upgrade so that you can move the new obstruction somewhere. So I feel abject. What am I trying to say? I feel vilified? That's not wrong either. What word am I trying to say? I'm satisfied with my ability to have defeated this dungeon. Apparently all of these are movable. I had no idea. Okay. This place is so cleaned out. So, I've been on a bit of a rampage, baby. That's right. A usable word. Probably is. But basically, I've been going through all my games and stuff now that I'm back to having a clear enough schedule and not college, to record all the games and finish everything up that I just have lying around unfinished. So this is going to be my sort of last one that's been on my radar for doing. Holy mackerel, that's a godsend in this room. So I guess I will start talking about the other quirk that I said I would mention, the sort of bad news about this game, is that it's not the game that was actually recommended for me to play. I think it was Matthew BlueFox, something like that, was actually recommending one of Fox's own creations rather than with this, which I wound up playing. It did have the name New Quest, just like what was asked. Yeah, these in the updated versions, these guys only take 3 hits instead of 5. That is definitely a considerable nerf. And they're still beating me up, and I have freaking black ring. Come on. There you go. Alright, now, am I gonna die before I get to the room because I didn't grab the potion for my own benefit? Alright. Is this the room? No, it's the next one. Alright, I'm good now. I didn't die to the super dark nut. Funnily enough, he was calling them super dark nuts, so that is awesome for me. Although he was also calling, maybe that was where the death nuts, and then the super ones are just the gray ones that split it into 2. I don't know. There's a whole playlist of to watch of him playing through it, his own game, and it kind of has bad audio, unfortunately. Alright. Okay, this is the room. Alright, if you play the recorder in this room, hidden staircase. We have this Zora head, basically, which supposedly acts as flippers. That's all I've got. Certainly looks weird, don't it? Endgame, save. Alright, does this actually let me swim? Find a game tile with water on it. So the game that I was recommending, the game was I'll pull it up in a sec. I think there's water to the right. Can I just walk on the water now? Oh my god! I can even dive. I can even dive under the water. Wow. Well, swimming is a thing in this game. It has been done. That's awesome. Let me pull up. Okay. Legend of Zelda Hero Mode, which he made. Oh, he made it based off of the 2 existing NES quests, but then he also made 3 new ones from scratch. Okay. So there's 6 quests for me to try, apparently, of this game he's made. I'll definitely put a high priority on at least doing one of the quests. I'll see how it goes. Maybe I don't know. I don't have a lot of suggestions at this point for the quest, so maybe I'll just stick to your little folder of quests to try out. But yeah, I'll definitely get on that. I'll make that a high priority. I might shift my schedule around, whatever it was I for hacks in order to squeeze it in somewhere. Or maybe I'll just throw it in my ever expanding flex slot. But yes, that's this game completely done. I I definitely don't regret playing it, or the fact that it remains is that because you recommended New Quest, I played New Quest, which was this game, and I got to experience the Kaizo dungeon that was Dungeon 11, and now I feel both like really strong as like a player. I can handle really hard mods of Legend of Zelda now, and I had a really good time playing it. So I'm glad to have discovered this sort of weird niche Zelda game. And other than the fact that it has the weird block at the beginning of the game where you just push it into the other block, and that's not explained to me. Maybe that's normal or typical of other hacks. I don't know. That's the one thing I don't like about this game, and otherwise it's been great, and it's been just nice seeing different sets of enemies together in dungeons that normally don't exist in dungeons. They exist outside of dungeons. All the stuff thrown together was absolutely a blast and really brought the old game back to life, so to speak. So that's really all I have to discuss with this game. I am eager to probably. I don't know if I'm 100% starting a new hack in order to buy time, or if I'm going to find the time to start doing runs. I have no idea. Maybe what I should do is just do one hack just to give myself a break. Then maybe I can try and start it up. I'll probably do something like that. Um, just to get a feeling like I'm accomplishing something again. I don't know. Anyway, something to be discussing in the middle of a 10-month late cleanup video for this game. Hope you all enjoyed this series. Those of you who watched, again, sorry about the long delay between the cleanup video and in my explanation of, hey, I played the wrong game. Hope you enjoyed. See you around. Aloha.